How do you capture the essence of a place to make its spirit tangible? Wood engraver Richard Wagener answers that question by pairing sweeping landscapes with extraordinary detail, inviting you to take in the whole scene and then look closer. From a distance, his prints resemble black and white photographs, where light and shadow are rendered with striking clarity. But as you move closer, that illusion begins to dissolve. Texture emerges, revealing the artist's hand and the fine tools used to carve each line into wood. Hi, I'm Ashley Rose Young, the American History Curator in the Rare Book and Special Collections Division. Today, we're taking a closer look at wood engraving and how artists use this medium to interpret the natural world. Wood engraving is a form of relief printmaking. The artist carves an image into the end grain of a woodblock. That's this part, or the part you see when you cut perpendicular to a tree or board's growth rings. Using engraving tools, the artist cuts away the areas of the wood that they want to be left blank in the image. So, when ink is rolled onto the surface of the woodblock, it will only be applied to what remains uncut and high on the surface. When paper is pressed against the inked woodblock, the image is transferred. Because the surface is so hard and smooth, wood engravers can create incredibly fine, precise lines, like the ones that characterize Wagener's work. They have skillfully used these techniques to capture the American natural world in printed illustration. In the Sierra Nevada suite, Richard Wagener turns his attention to the dramatic peaks of this mountain range, which span over 400 miles across California and Nevada. It is home to several national parks including Yosemite, Sequoia, and Kings Canyon. In his engravings, Wagener captures steep granite faces and ancient trees, some of which are more than 4,000 years old. That's older than the pyramids at Giza. While Wagener works in stark black and white, artist Gaylord Shanilec approaches wood engraving through layered color. Printing multiple woodblocks one on top of the other, he builds rich, luminous surfaces. In Lac des Pleurs, Shanilec shifts focus to the Mississippi River, including its wildlife, its history, and the people who have traveled its waters. One large-scale wood engraving captures a flock of American white pelicans in motion, their wings beating as they lift into the air. Up close, you can see the careful layering of ink that creates depth and movement. Shanilec uses a similar process in Hole in the Donut, which explores a section of Everglades National Park undergoing ecological restoration. A 6-color wood engraving of a sunset stretches across the page, printed on translucent paper that softens the image, offering a striking contrast to the crisp lines of Wagener's work. Together, these artists show how wood engraving can do more than document a landscape. It can shape how we see it, whether through razor-sharp detail or richly layered colors, inviting us to look more closely at the natural world we share.